Tracy, you flew in from Indianapolis to have a week of healing and including a joy quest with me. What's the difference before and after?
Night and day. I don't know. It just feels like there's not words almost to describe how, when I came, I was sore and carrying everything, just so many things in my body, and it was just time to let it go, time to heal it, and Joy and Gustavo just were wonderful, and I was able to release traumas through some sessions, and then went into a joy quest with those things released. And the joy quest was just absolutely phenomenal. Um, it the whole process, I did not expect the ease that it was. My In previous situations of doing things like this, I have not been able to almost bring my energy back down and this time it was like, butter.
I do know better.
butter,
Oh,
butter. I don't know
butter.
why. Like it's smooth and it
Oh,
just all,
beautiful.
and I don't know why I'm saying butter, but anywho,
Your
it
eyes
just
changed
my
color.
eyes did. My eyes, like I could feel something going on with my eyes, and they changed color.
You lost your widow's
And
hump.
I did. I have a issue kind of on my neck, and it was swollen about like this, and now it's sort of like this. So it's like much. I mean, probably like 20. It's probably 30% of what it was.
And that is solely because you cleared all of those generational issues. And that was where you kept all that baggage. And when we
Right.
cleared that, it just went away. It melted off. We did nothing.
I can like my body shifted, and especially in my rib cage, like my upper torso.
Yeah. Looks
You
like
could
you.
you could see my sternum, and before, I've been carrying all this extra weight as a protective measure from all the trauma, and
Yeah.
now I just feel like it's gonna, I feel like it's just going to
Well, it's already
it's all
melting
gonna melt
away.
away. It
Yeah.
is.
You don't need the self protection.
No, I don't. And I'm so, one of my favorite parts of the Joy Quest, was the connecting with the trees, and realizing that I speak tree, as I say, I speak tree language, and I never really had a word for it, like an identification, and so it was really acknowledging that part of myself as well.
Yeah, now you
And
can have support and healing and grounding from any tree anywhere.
I know it's so awesome.
So your energy changed entirely when we did those tree healings with the trees.
Right. Joy was able to photograph some amazing things, and I am eternally grateful. I feel, this whole trip was divinely orchestrated in such a way that when I saw her on YouTube, a YouTube interview, and I sent her a Facebook message, and during the 6 days between when we spoke and when I sent the message, I had checked on flights. My computer bought the flight here, and I by itself, and I didn't press the button to do that. It just did it, and at that moment, I just knew that I was destined to come out here, and I also knew when I spoke with Joy and met her that, we were cut of the same cloth. Same soul group, I believe, but sisters or something. But it definitely was extremely special, and I've just felt so honored and grateful. I've spent so many years in pain and carrying all my family stuff and my mom's and grandmothers and great grandmothers, and I just I
Let it
just
all
wanted
go.
to be free, and free of have a day where I can wake up and my body doesn't hurt,
And how do you feel
and
now? Are you free?
I do feel free. Um, I feel like I can't wait to see how my gifts are going to change. That's really exciting.
You already experienced
And
that today.
I did. I was shocked,
You've got
kind of.
healing gifts now.
And I mean, just to be able to feel the energy and feel like when the block was cleared and all of it. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting because the way that I used to do things is, through my voice and talking, and I just would energetically heal as I work with people in that way. So this may be a new avenue. Was one of my favorite things, I think, was the present. And Jesus
Oh,
came,
and the joy quest, yes.
right? The
You
day
received a
before.
destiny
Well, it was the
gift.
day before we were having a session, and Jesus came in and
That's right.
handed me a present.
That's
And Joy said, "Well, what is it?" I wasn't really sure. So we went through the Joy Quest, and right at the very end, after we had done all this work with all these beautiful trees and a grandmother tree with the roots exposed, and that tree made me feel just like me, it's time for my roots to be exposed and time for me to step out and just be who I am. And so Jesus came in, and he told me what the gift was, and I couldn't believe it. Practically, like it was just never in a million years would I have thought that he would come in and give me that gift. And
You earned it.
you know
You earned it. You cleared 5 generations of negative patterns by alchemizing it in your own self and choosing again. That is absolutely a Shiro's journey. And you deserved that destiny gift
yeah, I
and
mean,
this new reward life.
I'll be able to help people in such a deeper way now.
Yes.
Because I will have access to more information, and
Exactly.
my guides were so present. My twin sister is now I hear her all the time, and that communication has opened up, and one of us made it and one of us didn't, and she gave up her human life, I guess I should say, so that I could get to where I am, and
Now you're
that's
completely
pretty amazing.
reconnected.
Yeah, I mean, I missed her. I just felt like there's this missing thing on my life, and I knew she was there, but now I feel like she's sitting right there next to me. She's just with me now,
Yep,
and so I feel like there's just even more support,
there
and that is
is.
awesome. Oh, one other thing that I can remember when clearing the 5 generations of ancestors, my family celebrated in heaven, and I could see them, and they were dancing and joyful, and they said, now we get to go on, to the next, like the next version, like a higher frequency in
Absolutely.
heaven, and a new place and a new way to be. That's
Yes.
it, a new way to be.
Yes.
So I just,
Because you broke that deep resentment and that bitterness of the the burdens that you were carrying, the bricks, yeah, that made up the widow's
I
hump.
mean, 50 years I've been carrying stuff for my, like I'm going to be 50 Christmas, and just a few months from now.
What an amazing gift you're
And
walking into now.
it's like, I don't know, it's time for me now, to have some more fun, and but really, really be able to spread the love and light and do the work that I do with people and animals, and in a new way. And I can't wait to get started.
Yes. Well done, Tracy.
Oh, thank you, Joy.